Alright,
who
hello
cares
everyone.
about
Welcome to a tier
Imagine playing
list.
Roblox.
We have a tier list today. Don't
You're right. I want to do a race.
don't look at me cheating from earlier. Don't look at that. Just look at Twitch. What the Roblox, those are weird ads. And then this tier list. Alright.
Bro, you
Well-
had to make all your cars the Galaxy.
Shut up. Okay, we're
They
gonna
look the same.
Shush. We have epic tier. We have great tier. We have good tier. We have meh tier. And then we have butt crack tier.
Let me
And we start off with a banger. We start off with the Vision GTR Lamborghini.
Oh!
The most overrated, most overused, most easy to win card from spins. It's a solid butt crack.
like-
It is solid butt
All,
crack.
all
it's
the
really bad.
moves you...
It
Well,
is
give it
a meh.
because... A meh. Because it's actually a decent car, but
No, it's because the old
really
one.
overused.
But every single person that wins it starts to flex it, and they're like, "Oh my god, at this game, I'm so much better than you." That's literally how it always happens.
I mean, yeah, it is a Lamborghini. It is very overrated too.
So-
Crack.
It is fucking. Next one is Cyan. Just for the looks, I think it has to go meh.
Wait,
It's-
what?
it's-
What was it?
It's the Lamborghini Cyan. The
Oh, that.
$7.2 million car. No one owns it,
Don't
and
like
if
the
they,
rear of it.
I don't like the. I like the front of it more than the rear.
I like the rear the most because the taillights look so cool.
I like the little. I like
little fins on the back of it.
it's meh tier because like it's a great looking
Wait,
car,
no.
and anyone that has it is super like, yeah, this thing is so trash. So the owners of it realize it's a garbage car.
Oh, Archie, look, I'm behind you, Archie. Oi.
I know. Sorry.
All right. The next one.
It's not my car. I
Next
actually have a
one
good car.
is
Where you going?
the Lamborghini Murcielago, SVJ, I think.
Bum crack.
Bum crack.
It's like the overrated adventure.
FBJ Mercy Alarm.
It really is. So I mean, it either goes meh or butt crack, and
Does it have the animation for like the side wing things?
it doesn't.
Oh, that's crap. Bum crap.
Well, it's gonna go
It
before.
doesn't have like the best animation for.
It's gonna go.
Rear wing.
So I realized that if it's closer here, it's better. So it is better than the Vision GTR.
Yeah, obviously.
Next one is the Ferrari LaFerrari, and man, anyone that uses this is just really annoying. I've never.
I like the look.
There have been very few people that I've met that are actually cool with this car. And I'm not one of them. Because I will always flex it. Because it looks...
Oh,
it's
whatever.
garbage. First of all, it looks gay.
Give it meh.
Because of the looks are just amazing.
The looks are not amazing. It's too short. The back has
Oh,
been
yeah, I
scrunched
like
up.
That's what she said.
But
What was
it's worse than the Cyan. Okay, we have something I love. It's the soap bottle or the Apollo. What did you say? It was Arrow or something.
Apollo 69.
It's like the Apollo Arrow. I've heard people call it the IE Concept. It's the $2.2 million car.
What? Imagine calling it
IE concept and like its actual name.
What's the actual name? I actually don't know.
Arrow.
Yeah, you
It's the Arrow.
Yeah.
It's a good car. It's a good car. It can drift. It does pretty
I
good
don't-
laps.
It does slide like a bit of butter sometimes though.
Yeah. That's why I called it a soap bottle. It's so slippery. So I think it's a good car.
It's like if you change the rims on some of the rims on that car, it like goes to the side all of a sudden when you're just driving straight.
Yeah. All right. We're getting a car, in my opinion, the best looking car in the game. The Aston
Put it on
Martin
top.
DBS. It has to be epic. It has to
Oh
be.
no, we have to vote on that. We have to vote on that.
It is the best looking
I
car in the game.
It is the best car in the game.
It is the best
The
looking
look-
car in the game.
I do like the looks. I won't say they're the best looks, but I do like the looks.
It's probably the star of all the Astons, really.
I like the old one too. Forgot what it's called. I think it's like the DB9.
It's the DB5 is the old one. And that one, I'm going to do that one now. And just because it was in a James Bond movie, I think it has to go in the great tier. It's not epic because it's not the best looking car.
I think it's very overrated.
It's not the best for the money.
Yeah.
Very overrated. Like,
It's very
really overrated.
it's a great car just because James Bond.
Yeah, that is
No,
true.
but people overrate it because of that.
But let's get to my friend that was helping me take the pictures of these like got really mad at me when I got the level 200 car out because he was like, almost none of your viewers are gonna have this. It's honestly
Wait,
butt crack. It's honestly butt crack.
Level
It's so
200
bad. It's so bad. Actually, it can go up. It can actually go up to there.
It's not as bad as the Vision, so.
It's not. No, what the thing is it's a $7 million car for free. So
It's true. The price is amazing.
yeah, it's free.
Technically free. Actually, level 200.
Okay, so the
I'm
next
sorry.
one is probably one of the cars that I shouldn't have bought with gems. It's Ferrari Roma. Honestly,
Oh.
other than looking like an Aston in most aspects, it's
I think it looks like a Porsche.
it's a
Looks
meh.
like a Porsche,
It's
the
a
back.
meh.
The back of it looks like a Porsche.
It really does. It's better than the
At the front of
the
it.
level 200 car, but it's worse than the LaFerrari. Ferrari
At the
LaFerrari.
Wait.
front vent. At the
You're
front
missing
vent.
the eye.
Probably a nice part.
Well, we're not doing like all the Ferraris. I'm just doing cars that I think are deserving.
The front vent is alright.
I don't know what this car is. The picture is like so bad for it. Oh, I think this is the Aston Martin Vantage. Yeah.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
this one is a great
Yeah.
looking car from all angles, and I really do think
I can't
it
even see
is.
the image.
Yeah, it's half the car, but it's the Vantage.
Yeah, can you just get an image of that up?
I don't have any good images, but it's going in the great tier. It's not the best tier because that's only for, epic
Is that the one
cars.
which is like looks like it's being squashed on the back?
The back looks like a wave, and it's really cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, it has
that
the
one.
tail light.
Like small, isn't it? Like small.
Yeah, it's smaller.
I like that.
Yeah, it's a great car. It's better than the James Bond car.
I like it for car shows. It's nice.
Okay, the Bugatti Chiron. This one,
Oh.
this one's hard because
Yeah, I don't-
before the update where they changed the looks of it, it was just the worst car I've ever seen in my life. Now it's kind of admirable.
I just hate it.
So I think it really,
it's
I
unreached
think
to my
it,
eyes.
I think it really does have to go meh under the Ferrari Roma, and that's sad.
It needs to be bum crack. I can't get that image out my head.
I can't put it in bum crack because at least TGP did something for once and fixed it. So,
True.
all
I
right.
need to go eat 1 sec.
Okay, we're gonna continue with some easy ones. The Lamborghini Veneno.
Butt crack.
Yeah, it really is. There's no positives about this car. It wall hugs.
What do you guys think about Project Cars 2? Because I got it for free, but I haven't downloaded it yet. Is it good?
The what?
Project Cars 2.
What is that?
It's a game.
I've never heard of it.
Oh.
Well, we're putting this in the butt crack, and it's the worst car. It's the worst car because I've seen people fight to the death over how good in quotations this thing is. It's great because you'll come across people that used this seriously when the update first came out, and they're like, "Yeah, but
You're gonna
it's
say like this
it's
is the best car in the game.
yeah." They're like, "It's better than the Devo," and then I would always just be like, "You realize the Devo goes faster, makes more money, and does tons more XP," and they're like, "Yeah, but this is better because it's a Lamborghini." It doesn't help the fact that the secondary color is smaller than Pluto. So, this car is extremely overrated by the 15 people that thought
I have the
about
radio
buying
thing
it.
again, but you have in the past.
So yeah, that one can die, honestly. Okay. Let's see. the Lamborghini Countach. I don't know why they added this, but it's meh. It's the worst meh so far.
Questionable.
It's questionable. It's a questionable car. If you drive this, you're a questionable man or woman. Okay. The Venom. It's a great car. It's not epic because it's not a looker, and there are a lot of stereotypes for this one because if you have it a certain color, you're stuck up and you're like a rear end about it. And then there are always those good players that sort of, make the stereotype like less of a pain in the rear. But just because it's like the greatest grinding car other than the LVN, I think we have to give it a great. It's not epic, but it's great. It's great. All right, this is the new Nissan Skyline, the newer one. And honestly, it's a good car. It's okay for the price. It's a good looking car. It's right in the middle of the pack. It's good. You guys would agree, right?
Yes.
All right. All right, the old Jag E-Type. I think this is probably one of the best cars added to UD because we've just needed this forever. And they did the insides really well. They made the outside look really good. And the best part about it is sometimes when you try and steer it while it's stationary, the body will move instead of the wheels. And it's just the funniest thing ever. I really do love this car. But I can't bring myself to put it in epic tier because that's for cars that are literally above and beyond. So I'll put it like the second best great car. It's a great car. It really is. I think there's a way I can pause the recording. Welcome back to the recording.
What you doing?
He's having a whack.
Okay, so while you were gone, we put the Veneno as the worst car on this list.
Okay.
Countach is there.
The Veneno, the looks don't look right.
Yeah.
The wheels aren't the right size.
Yeah, I put the E-Type as the
bought it
second
thinking
best
it was gonna
great
look
car.
nice. Basically, yeah, I made a mistake.
Yeah, put the E-Type as the
Oh,
second
okay.
best great car. Put the Venom as the best great car, and put the new Nissan Skyline R34 GT whatever as the second best good car. Now we're on to the level 300 car, and once again my friend got really mad at me because none of my viewers have this, pretty much.
I know, right?
And honestly, first, it's good looking, it's fast,
I agree.
and anyone that owns it is actually pretty chill. So it's like I can't let go of my mouse to put it in the great tier. Oh no. Oh no, it is the worst butt crack car. Why? Because it's level 300 and it shouldn't be.
No.
It really is. Literally. Look at all the
car
cars.
that defeats anything in circuit.
Well, I mean, I did put your stupid, car in the grave with my speed tail, so I don't really want to hear anything.
You can't diss the Aston Martin that much because it does look nice and it handles amazing and the speed's decent.
But I can't move it now. It's like my mouse won't let me move it. I have to leave it down there because it's level 300.
Yeah, that's a good thing. So now we can flex with it.
I have the radio glitch again. It's coming up as if I had the radio pass. It's there again.
Yeah.
Okay, Lexus LFA.
His radio keeps glitching. He says he has radio when he doesn't.
Lexus LFA. I think it's got to be another epic car because it's the Lexus LFA.
It looks really nice.
It is one of the best looking cars.
The price is way too much for it though.
It's not a bad car.
750k.
The price for what you get is too much. So
But
Yeah, it is something to be
you
in scale.
do get one of the greatest cars ever made.
Like in real life, it's 400 grand.
They took 50K off of it, which is admirable. So I really do think
Even in real life, it costs too much.
in real life it does not cost too much
And in
for the
this game,
noise it makes.
It costs 750,000 instead.
Okay, for the sound that it makes, it's not overpriced. But they don't have the sound in the game, so that's why it's gonna be the best great car.
It's not epic. It's like
It's
If it had the sound, it would be amazing.
yeah, it really would.
It doesn't.
The
They
LVN.
swapped the RX-7.
The LVN.
Oh, yeah.
I think it has to be the
Amazing.
second best. Great car.
I think amazing for
I don't-
because I've definitely made my money back already.
I think it's a
I
little
ha-
bit inaccurate though.
It's too short. The front looks like a really ravaged man about to eat your brain out. And the back just doesn't make sense without the Bugatti and the Lavatoire Noir on the back of it. So
I don't like the fuel cap. It just looks out of place.
so I really do
It's like-
think it's sliding. I think it has to
like a
be
hit
the
marker
worst
on the side of it.
great car.
It's like their worst great car.
Yeah, it really
Looks
is.
horrible, but it's actually good at driving
It's
and good at money.
okay. This is easily the best car in the game. $1,000 for 60 miles an hour. The best car in the game.
What
It really is a steal of a deal.
Hey, what about Jessica? There's going to be lots of mixed opinions. About
I didn't
that.
put any Koenigseggs on here because everyone worships them like they're gods. So I'm not gonna go into hot water like that. Although most of the Koenigseggs would probably be in the good to butt crack tier.
Jesco
Would be
that's like getting in hot water. Yeah.
yeah. It is literally. I can believe nowadays.
Maybe like
I can literally believe nowadays that the Jesco is worshipped more by 12-year-olds than Jesus Christ himself. I can almost believe that.
I do like the Jesco more than the Venom.
I like the Venom more, just because it's the OG, a good car.
I probably used to like the Venom more. Maybe
Okay.
not, 'cause I used to use it all the time.
Okay, this car right here, the Lamborghini Aventador SVJ, was ruined by Jake Paul.
Wait, what did Cole just say? Who wants a good time in the game chat?
I really think it could be the second worst car on this tier list, or even in the game, because it was just ruined by Jake Paul. Jake Paul literally, like, spat on the Lamborghini name and then put it in poo. Cow poo. He literally did that.
If you
Alright,
say when
the
you-
Renault Megane. The Renault Megane. I only included it because I love it.
that's amazing.
It looks,
Definitely the top.
it is literally the best car in the game.
I couldn't agree more.
I don't know how many people I have destroyed by saying that Renault Megane is the best car in the game. Don't know how many people I've destroyed. It really does. It's so good. The Diablo. I remember when people used to worship this more than people worship the
I love-
LVN now.
I like the Diablo.
They added cars more expensive.
Diablo
than
is the most
Diablo.
OG car.
Exactly. Did you just hear him?
But-
Did you just hear him? Hoosh. He just said, hoosh. He just said they added more cars more expensive than the Diablo. And that's exactly what I hear when I see a person that likes the Diablo. They're like, they ruined the game by adding cars more expensive than the Diablo. So that's why it's at the top of the med tier.
I love the Diablo.
It's at the top of the med
It's
tier
the
because
most
that's
OG car.
that's
It was
all
so
they
hard at
say.
one point.
That's all they say is, oh, they ruined TTP ruined the game because they added cars more expensive than the Diablo. Remember, you're talking about the Jesco that you oh so worship now. The LVN, the Devo, the Veyron, the Senna. Can I continue with this, or have I put their argument in the grave?
It's like
The most OG car.
And that's why
Best car at one point.
it only gets the top of the med tier. It's not a good car. It's so not.
Was
If
a good
this
car.
if this was when blocky cars were a thing, and this was still the best car in the game, it could be like
Was it-
right here, but it's not. It just isn't. All right. We got a good one right here. That stupid new AMG GTR racing garbage trap trash looking.
Handling wise, it's good.
Handling
I use it
wise
for-
is good, and that's it.
Give it a meh for the handling. It is actually decent.
But then
Decent.
it looks like it's been riced without you even trying.
I mean, it is still
It is
for, like,
it is
yeah.
barely faster than the original car, and everyone who uses it either puts the fabric skin on it or the Stardust skin on it.
It actually made mine look nice. I put it like a blue on it.
So it gets second best in the
Depends
butt
what
crack.
paint you have on it. If you have some nasty skin on it, then it is worse.
Now we're gonna do its counterpart, the AMG GTR, and this is just the worst car on this tier list because everyone that has it is a raging rear end. They can't stop being like, "Oh, you're so bad. You have a Bugatti, but I have an AMG GTR." It's like, why are you flexing this just piece of garbage? I'm trying not to swear about this car because I hate it so much, and I just hate the people that use it seriously because you can't take them seriously because they are just the worst people to play with ever.
See, whilst you're saying
In
that, I
real
was
life,
typing
it's a good
animal
car.
in the chat.
In-
for Roblox.
In real life, it's lime green, and it looks like a 10-year-old would put a plane on it and be like, "Look at my brand new car." It
At
really,
least I like
it
that
re-
it's not here.
But the rear lights I don't like.
Alright, we're gonna do the old Nissan R34, and it's just gonna be the worst good car because, I mean, they're literally almost exactly the same, and the price is almost exactly the same. And so I guess
What
that,
about the Valor?
once again, my friend said, there's no way any of your viewers have this unless they grinded races. But I really do like the looks. It looks a lot better than that piece of garbage right there. And so, I mean, I guess it's a good car. It's a good car.
The
I'm a,
Valkyrie's way better.
I just wanna make it clear.
It
I'm a
looks
Bu-
like the cheap.
I just wanna make it clear.
Version of the Valkyrie.
It really is. I just want to make it clear. I am a Bugatti fanboy. But when they added this car and the LVN, I was like, what the what the beep are you doing, TTP? He just added a roadblock. Like, oh, do I want to stop at 17 million and not grind, 7 million more for this car, for the LVN? I really hate him for that. And I really do think it just ruins the car. But since it's a Bugatti, it gets to sit right next to,
It's like the biggest.
wait, we
flex
need to
ever.
wait because we have to do the Devo first. The Devo is really one of the OG grinding cars of the Devo
Love the Devo.
update. I really do
Looks
love
amazing.
it really is. And it's up there with the LVN. But just because it's slower, just because it is makes 2 times less XP than the LVN. And like I said, it's great for looks. It has to be under the LVN. You just can't put another Bugatti that is slower than it under the LVN. And now we're going to come back to this, and it's just going to be beside the Devo because it's literally a Devo with new pants and more expensive. It really is.
Body count and Chiron.
At the front and the back, I think they could look a bit nicer. Stock, it looks very nice.
It really does. McLaren P1. I can't
I love
I
it.
can't put it above good. So I will give it the best good car. Even though it is a huge waste of money, I will be doing a review on it. It's like buying the Senna, but you just don't feel like going all the way for the Venom. You skip the Senna. It's like me. I had the Murcielago, and I just got so fed up with grinding with the Murcielago, I got the Senna. It'd be like me going for the, P1, and be like, the Venom is so close now that I should just go for it. So that's why I got the Senna.
The wing on it is probably the best part, and the rear.
The rear,
It's a very small car.
it
It's
really is.
Really small.
All right, the Bugatti Veyron. This is the greatest car in the game. It really is.
It's quite nice, yeah.
It is a landmark car because it's the first car to like break 250 easily and keep going. It combines good looks, speed, and comfort all together to make arguably the best deal you can buy in the real world.
There's a lot. There's a lot of
Oops.
color combos for it.
People race it out and give it a bad rep.
Yeah, they really do. That's why I hate
Okay,
ED.
no, I have
Gold rap.
have
gold
68,000.
Veyron. Yeah,
What
Gold
about-
Veyron.
what
Gold
about-
Veyron.
Gold Veyron.
Okay, time for the EB110, and it's overpriced.
Horrible.
It
I
looks
think
it looks
6,000
great.
would
It
probably-
looks great. I'll give it that. But it's
I
just
hate the looks.
horrible.
It looks horrible.
It is the second best meh car.
Yeah, the Center DC. Look,
There, right
that
there.
was for the anniversary of the EB11.
The
It's,
EB10.
it's why there's some like it looks kind of like the same.
Yeah,
Some
I can
Areas.
sort of see the resemblance a bit. We're coming down to like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cars left. 10 left on this beautiful tier list.
let me guess Celine's
And
in
we're gonna pick off some easy ones. Lamborghini. I mean, no, this is an Aston Martin. I don't. I don't know the actual name for this car.
there.
It's called the PVS Ultra, so I guess that means it's the DBS.
Not
Because
It
that's
looks
the
amazing.
DBS. That's the DBS. I mean, in game, that's PVS, and that's PVS Ultra. And so, I mean, it's fast. It is slower and more
Looks
expensive.
amazing.
It looks amazing, but it's slower and more expensive. And that really makes it a.
No one really buys it for grinding, do they? They just buy it for car shows.
They really do. And so that's why it's the second worst mech car.
I'm gonna give it meh. Looks are very nice.
I guess we have to give it the worst good car.
The worst good-looking car.
The Nissan GTR. I don't know how many people.
Overrated.
I don't know how many times my game has been ruined by people playing Tokyo Drift, ear rape, and driving this thing like a wild maniac, moron, retard. So it's down there. It gets the third worst car on this tier list.
Oh, I hit 7 million. Yay.
The
Right, actually, what car did I buy? I got 69k.
Don't buy
McLaren
anything.
McLaren 720S. I don't know about this one. I always liked it, but I can't really love it. It's just too expensive.
Further back to the front.
Yeah,
It's very overused.
very overused, but it's okay in races. It does like to flip in races, which I really do hate because the acceleration is bloody incredible. I would rival it compared to the likes of, the bus and the bendy bus. The bendy bus, I believe, has the fastest acceleration in game.
Yeah.
But I would compare it to that. So, I mean, it's a good-looking car, but I just can't love this car. And so it's just going to be a mid-range meh. Okay, so we're getting down to some tough competition, except for the, for this Lamborghini Aventador, which Jake Paul also ruined the reputation of, so it's gonna go.
No,
Right.
no.
It's gonna go
Oh,
right.
That one doesn't even deserve to be on the list.
It's so bad. It's just gonna be worse than the SVJ, which Jake Paul actually owns.
It's that bad. Don't
Everybody
even
with
put it
their
on the list.
flexes.
Everyone uses it and thinks it's godly. It's so funny. And then someone inevitably gets a better car, and they're like, "Oh snap, your car's amazing."
What about the SVJ as well?
The SVJ is right there.
Oh,
We already did that one.
is. Uh,
We did that one a while ago, man. What are you talking about? All right. The Centurino,
Feels like
as
beating up. I
Archie
got
likes
the
to
name of
call it. Centurino, as Archie likes to call it. It's a good-looking car.
Like a pizza topping.
It is. It's a good-looking car, but it's 4.8 million. Close that.
I mean,
You can get so many better cars than that. It's so depressing how okay it is, and so it's just gonna be stuck with all the other Lamborghinis. If you notice,
have
the
the
highest
Detroit.
isn't the highest Lamborghini we have is the Diablo. And that's only because it's the OG car.
Lamborghini doesn't have a very good rep in this game, do
I have
they?
70k.
No.
I have 70k. What car do I buy?
I would say the
Stop.
Then
The
scenario
Impala.
is
The Impala, the Nyala in game. That car is so fast. I'll have to show you that after this video is over. Okay, this is I don't remember the name of this, honestly, but it's called
the
the
COKGT.
COK GT or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean it's a great car and all, but it's way too expensive. It's a great track car, but it's expensive. And so it's just going to be stuck with the track cars. If you notice, a lot of the cars built for the track are really just down here.
Its rims are actually kind of nice.
The rims are very cool, and I use it on a lot of my cars now. If you couldn't tell, because most of the rims on all these cars are in fact from the CLK GT or whatever it is. McLaren Senna, love the car, love the looks. It's fast. It's second
in real life,
greatest
the
car.
body panels look like they don't slightly fit it.
In real life, but this is game, so I mean it's better.
they actually fixed it in the game compared to real life.
Yeah, so it really is a great car.
Like,
See,
if you look at it from the side in real life, the wheels, the body panels just don't match.
yeah, I really don't. Once again, another track car just sitting at the bottom here. It's just not a good car. It's just bad. It just sucks. It's just gay. It's below the CLK.
It used to
J
be
Schlott Live, the god of Wii fishing.
What cars do we have next?
We have two cars left.
the
we have-
Ferraris.
The Sergio and
Isn't that
the
like the 6 mil one?
yes, and it's the second worst car because it's too expensive. No, it's actually
I've never
better.
seen-
It's better than the level 300 car. Actually, it's
The
better.
Sergio?
It's better than the Nissan GTR. It's better than both of the Aventadors. It's better than Veneno. It's better than maybe the Vision. It's hard to get past the Centenario, but it's a convertible, so it gets past that. Gets past all these track cars, and now it faces the biggest challenge: the Lamborghini Murcielago. Do we think it is the best butt crack car?
No.
No.
Just no.
It is the second best butt crack car.
The only thing is with it,
They're like really rare in this game. I've never seen one before.
You've never seen
No one
mine?
ever drives around in them.
I mean, I've seen tons of them, but they're always black and dreary.
In my whole UD career, I have never seen one.
I've
Yeah.
seen multiple, but it's always on servers with like the rich kids.
I've seen 2 Venenos.
I've seen
including
multiple
mine.
Venenos.
Venenos are way more
Last
expensive.
car, and then we'll talk about like any changes that we want to do or anything like that.
What a rare
Corvette.
car. Get that.
ZR1. Man, this car is good looking. It looks like the Stingray, which is already a good looking car, and it adds an epic spoiler on the back. It's fast. It's a rank car, so it's free, like level 100 or something. So that's an upside. Do you use to grind this? I don't think so, but for races, it's for someone like, you know, a single gold star, it's not a bad car. So I really do think this is the only track car that does get above the butt crack tier and the med tier. But it's one of the worst good cars. It just barely gets in good. Okay, so let's edit this and zoom in a bit.
But
Okay. Any changes to the epic cars? I think we switch those two around. Because we all know that car is better than the Megane.
Maybe change the Valkyrie because it is a nice car in my opinion. I do like
Fine,
it
it'll move up one.
a lot. Yay!
It's the third worst car on the tier list.
I kind of like that. It's level 300 in my opinion.
My
'Cause
opinion, it could be
It's
like
just like a
level
flex car
290.
which looks really nice and handles nice.
In my opinion, it could be level like 290 or 280 or 275.
Basically, 10 levels less.
Yeah, pretty much. Any changes to this tier? I don't really think so, other than maybe moving the Sintodici down a good bit. I really do think
that car is very rare. You rarely ever see them.
yeah, you rarely ever
Not
see
as
'em.
much as the 6 mil Ferrari. 'Cause no one ever even wants to drive that thing anyway.
Yeah. Devo, I think, moves down. It's another track car, but it's a great one, so it's the best good car. Elvian stays there. All the Astons in here are good. Jag, move down 2 pegs. Actually, it'll be the worst great car. Senna, I just can't keep you in the great car. You're gonna have to go to the good cars.
The Roma needs to go down. I think.
Roman needs.
It's horrible.
It really
It's
is.
horrible.
I think it's the worst. I can't really put it. I can't decide. Countach or Roma, which is better? Roma's faster.
Either. Yeah, but it handles like
A piece of crap.
Yeah, but the Roma will get to like 150 before the Countach gets to 100.
but
The Roma will probably end up in a hedge.
Probably. So, yeah, that's good. The EB110, I just can't have you ahead of the CN just because of the looks. And Diablo, I'm sorry, but I can't. The CN cannot break the good tier, but it can be, you know, this. Just better. Level 200 car, once again, it's moving down because it's just so bad. Yes,
let's
it's a
hate the
free...
Roma in general.
Huh?
Let's hate the Roma in general. In real life, I think it looks way nicer.
Yeah,
I
it
swear
really
they've
does.
messed up something which just doesn't look right.
Once again, I think I've never really met a bad person driving the COK, so I think it moves up. Sergio, I've met terrible people driving it, so it moves down. This can go kill itself because it literally everyone that drives it thinks they're so much better than you because they bought a 680 gem car.
You can't diss it that much because if it was,
It looks Rystar on its own.
no, but the handling looks.
The handling, it will flip before you say, "Oh." It really
It's
will.
got insane grip.
It's got insane grip when you're on the racetrack, but if it's on the normal road, I'm like James May. It was made for the track. It's terrible on the road.
Really need to. add
I've never met someone. I don't remember the name of this McLaren. Never met anyone too bad in this, so I think it really does move up a good bit. but
It
it's
was
still
like
behind
the
the
best
CLK.
car at one point.
It really was.
From the
Murcielago,
ground up.
I've met wonderful people. I'm not included in that group, but I've met wonderful people. So it can move up. The level 200 car, you are the best butt crack car. Yeah, I think that's good.
Why is the Chiron in front of the Center DC then?
Why?
Well, I think the Center DC has a way better rep than the Chiron.
Yeah,
Just
you're
in
right.
general.
You're right. I'm really retarded. I'm sorry. That was really dumb of me. Also, LaFerrari has a terrible reputation. Ferrari Roma has the worst one. Countach has a worse one. Honestly, the Murcielago's moving up.
The Valor,
I've met really annoying people in that car. Honestly, it goes down there.
I've met really annoying people in the Valor. People flexing with it.
Oh my god, I'm the Valor.
Oh, we had the Valor up there, so it can move down a peg. I've never met really anyone that has this car. Never in my career.
Valor.
The DBS Ultra.
I've got it.
Okay, I've met one person. Yeah, that makes all the difference.
I actually like it quite a bit. It looks really nice.
It looks really good. EB110, I've met no one bad in this car, and so it moves up. I've met
I hate the EB11. I don't know why.
I've met really awful people in the Diablo.
I wouldn't diss it that much, as it was
It's-
like the best car.
It doesn't matter. I've met people that will literally try and flex it and be like, "Oh, you're just mad because your car's more expensive. My car was the good OG car." And I'm like, "Bruh, move on, get good at the game." And then they leave. And I just really Diablo drivers, you need to chill. That's all I'm saying.
The looks of the Diablo more than the Countach.
Countach, I've never met a single person driving Countach except Kev, and Kev is not very nice to me sometimes, so it just gets moved down.
Poor Kev.
Poor
Kev is
Kev.
Kev.
It's in the chat.
Yeah, I think that's the completed tier list. Is all I'm saying. Title: UD Cars saved a library. Oh, darn. Well, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you. Let's go check the Discord call. Thank you. 7RO, also known as Archie, Cole, Hold My Carry,
Cheers.
and Queem, who didn't say anything. Thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. This was 40